What's going on here and whatever I'm experiencing, it's smear campaign on steroid, and it's like a machine. It's not a machine. It's people doing it. It's people doing it. Yeah, it's people doing that by surrounding neighbor and surrounding community. Some people from Israel, very close to me, that they are watching me via satellite, watching every move. I'm saying, listen, I have about 200 or 300 videos. It's been recording, faceless recording, and I don't put no name, I don't put my face, I don't put my pictures in those type of video because it's remotely harassment, remotely torturing, remotely abuse, constantly under surveillance, remotely psychological warfare on me. And it's constant. I'm talking now. I'm not enjoying doing those videos. If I was enjoying it, I put my name, I put my pictures, I make money, I gain some profit from it, I be proud of it. In this video, I'm not proud. I'm just telling you what I'm going now. You ask yourself why I'm doing that. You don't make money of them. You don't have any profit from them. Why you are making that? I am basically recording what's going on with me, and the reason I'm doing it to keep a track of everything that they are doing to me. I'm not imagining it. This it's not delusional. It's not something I'm imagining. It is what it is. Now, in that smear campaign, first I must to say it's from Israel. Second, I must to say I live in United States more than 35 years. And third, I want to say that they are looking at me, watching me, put me under surveillance. Now, they are fraud. They are fraud. The rhymes run, whoever did it and put me in it, it's basically a fraud. Because I'm not a criminal, I'm not a crook. I never did anything wrong to nobody legally ever in my life. You can check, you can put my name. If you find something, bring it to me. I don't have even a traffic ticket. And lately, because physically they damaged me. Imagine that you are under surveillance, under watch list. They put a watchdog above you, surrounding you, around you, watching you constantly on a daily basis, on a night basis, arousing you and tracking you and nagging and mumbling, and I don't even know what the hell they're doing. I don't want to know. They telling you stuff, let's put it this way, to make it clear to you. They telling you stuff that you can repeat it. Here in this recording, you can't repeat it. Like, we sold your son, we sold his legs, we are going switching his face. Now, just imagine hearing that gazillion time on a steroid. Just imagining that. This is not your son. We switch his face. We switch his body. We sold him. And so on and so on and so on. Yeah, they're doing human trafficking. Yeah, they're selling and harvesting organs. Yeah, they do that. I'm talking about the people who is cyber ransoming me, cyber blackmailing me, cyber harassing me, cyber torturing me. Now, how they do that? They use technology. They use devices. They use gadgets. Like the upstairs neighbor that I hear tapping, 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 like let you know that we are here, let you know that we are here, let you know that we are here. Now, beside that, in that group, there is the group who is taking stuff. I'm not talking stuff like Dollar Tree stuff or junk stuff or trash stuff. They are taking the best stuff from your life. They don't care. It's picture, it's art, it's clothes, it's whatever they can put their hand on. Identity, document, legal paper, whatever the hell they can get. I'm not imagining that. I'm not imagining that. Now, you said to yourself, what? You are in the ghetto, you are in Auschwitz, you are in Germany, you are where the hell you are? I am in Denver, Colorado, at zip code 80222 in Golden Smith community. And believe it or not, this is one of the nicest neighborhood in Denver, Colorado, in the center of Denver, Colorado. Consider a very nice neighborhood. And believe it or not, inside of it, there is those fraud and those crook running human trafficking. Now you ask how you do it. They do it with computer, with devices, with gadgets, with technology. Yes, they can watch you inside the house. Yeah, they do that. People who know computer, they do that. I'm not imagining it, and I don't do that, but I know that they're doing it because I am the target individual. I am the person that they're doing it. Maxine, they're the best in it. They're fraud, period. Teslin, also the same thing. And there is other name that I either don't... Because they're doing it remotely, I can't point my finger, period. I can't point my finger. I say Maxine and Teslin because they live above me and I can hear them. I hear the stomping, I hear the clicking, I hear what they're doing to me. I am assuming that there is other participating, probably 30 or 40 in Israel, in New York, in Florida, in Denver, Colorado. You think yourself, but it's not ghetto, it's a nice neighborhood. Why you think that way? Go through what I'm going through, and then you come in front of my face and face me. Oh, here it's come the Chaz v'Chalila now, the communicating in Hebrew, just in Hebrew. I'm fluently in Hebrew. The communicating in Hebrew. I don't want to tell you 30, 20 years ago how many Israeli was in a Pentagon, working in a Pentagon. They don't have even one legal paper, but they are finding their way to do it. I don't want to tell you, from Nigeria, from India, just name it. You ask yourself, how you know all that? Who you think you are? Well, it's happened to me that I figure out stuff. Since I'm a victim, you also understand things that other people don't understand. What I'm getting, I'm planning on sue their ass. What I'm getting from it. I'm going to plan to sue their ass. First, they don't have no right to watch me. inside my place. They don't have the right to watch me inside in a private time when I go to sleep, when I'm taking a shower. Period. Second, they ripped me off from everything. They ripped my family from everything. They ripped my son from everything. And I can write a book how they're doing it. It's not that my children are stupid or idiot. Opposite, they're educated, all of them with some type of college degree. They're not stupid people. But they ripped my family bite by bite, bite by bite, bite by bite, bite by bite. When they have houses, when the people, the gangster, gaining money, gaining housing, gaining money, and whatnot. Traveling the world, buying houses, building houses, when they're taking bite by bite everything that me and my family have. My children worked all their life. They are workers. They're not losers. They are not people who give up on stuff. They work all the time. I'm dealing with, in Hebrew we call it maskhara. In Hebrew we call it underground arsim. Probably connected to Baba Sali. Probably. They're praising Baba Sali in Israel, but my opinion, it's a big, huge mafia. But this is my personal opinion. They probably go to want to kill me for that, but by now, who cares? They did everything to me. They did everything, from electronic harassment, from psychological warfare, from remote neural monitoring, from direct energy weapon, from laser, from beams, for arousing me for freaking centuries, for harassing me, all remotely. Because they're coward, because they're fraud, because they're crooks. It's not that somebody legally told them, okay, you can do that to this woman. No, it's not. It's not. It's some freaking Israelis that decide to pick up on me and made my life a living hell 24/7 on a clock, 360 around the clock. I have my own theory why they are doing it. I do have my own theory. But there is some stuff, unfortunately, in recording I can't say. It's too personal. So I can't say everything. Now, in that group, there is, why they call it organized crime? Because it's organized. It's organized. It's organized. So there is the one who is following me, watching me, looking at me, checking on me, looking where I'm going, where I'm coming, what I'm buying, what I'm getting, where I went, where I do, what I do, with who I go. Now, there is that one. There is the one who is, when I am out, they getting the permit from some weird reason to get inside and take specific stuff because they're watching me and they watch everything I do. They know everything where I put and what. Now, how they get all this permit to do that? They orchestrate something and then they spread slanders. That's how smear campaign work. They organize and orchestrate something, and then they put with bunch of slander, this woman such and such, and this woman such and such, this, and every morning you ask yourself, what the hell I did? I was all day long in the house. Where the hell, what I did? Now, there is the people who watching every single move and I'm taking let's say a towel paper. Let's say I'm holding a towel paper. I hold it 2 minutes, they know it. Now, there is a miserable group of people that they are getting the okay to get inside and take certain stuff like my beads that I used to do, or some necklaces that I used to do, or some drawing that I used to do, and so on and so on and so on. I can't even talk about it. They took my doors. So what is else left? Now, those youngest, they're probably need the money, or they don't have a place to be, or they don't have money, or they sell those stuff, those items. There is a place called, I keep forgetting that name. Something like plot closet, or I always forget that name. Plateau closet or something like that. They get like $2 or $3 from each items. So they bring every day like 30 items, and they get $2 or $3 on each items. I'm talking like that, okay? Now, beside that group of people, there is the one that watching Pakal 24/7 on me. There is the one who is mumbling, they're going to get my hands, they're going to get my legs, they're going to get my this, they're going to get my that. And it's 24/7. They're 24/7 mumbling and mumbling and mumbling and mumbling and mumbling and mumbling and saying stuff. There is specifically somebody that is always crying and saying, they're going to get my leg, they're going to get my dad, they're going to get my private part, they're going to forever. I'm talking all day long. I am talking day and night, day and night, day and night, day and night, until I'm going to sleep. And they sound like Orthodox Jews from some with this, and I don't know why. Don't ask me why. It's just my gut feeling. My gut feeling telling me, those people who praying like 300, 400 in every synagogue and yeshiva, they're doing that. They're doing that for a living. Now, how I mix this and this and this and this and that? First you say it's the neighbor, second you say it's the community, third you say it's the building, the neighborhood, and after you come to yeshiva and connected, computer connected, computer connected, computer connected, computer connected. Now why I care? Hey, do you know what I lost in the last 24 years? Do you know how much I lost? Everything. 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 I lost my storage that I have gazillion items there. I lost my house that now it's worth around $1 million. I lost my car that probably by now is like, I don't know how much, probably 30,000. Now, all those are stuff, all those are items, all those are things that you probably one day or another you can get them. But in my case, my voice is gone, my health is gone, my brain cell is gone, my brain wave is gone, neural situation is down to hill, my health gone completely, from a person that every time heard about a trip or travel, I was jumping to the ceiling. Now I'm scared to death even to go to the airport, not because I'm afraid. It's because they're doing something. They're doing to me something. I'm not reacting like I used to. I used to be healthy. I used to take a flight like piece of cake. You know, for me, a flight, it was like going to high heaven. I remember, I never forget, I don't know if it was Boeing 747 or 777 or 737. I don't remember what Boeing. I thought I'm in seventh heaven. And I'm not joking. It was like heaven. My children was young. Everybody was in on chair watching their own games. So back then it was like a screen on every chair. It was a screen in every chair, and everybody was sitting comfortable. Everybody like was a prince, a princess. And I felt like I'm in seventh heaven. I do. That was Boeing. If I remember, it was 777, but it was many years ago. I thought it was the best flight ever in my life. I saw the children so happy and so giddy and so enjoying those video games that they was playing in the airplane and watching those screen on their chair. Each one of them had screen on their chair. I thought it's a dream. Now, try and tell me go on a flight. I used to say this in my recording that I was fighting with my ex-husband every time that he came from out of time job. I used to tell him, you're the one who traveling everywhere. You're going here, you're going there, you're going there, you're going there. Why you don't take the family too? So we always was, because I always wanted to travel. I wanted to go places. I wanted always to go places. Now it's opposite. I'm dying to go to Las Vegas visiting my son. I'm dying to go to Mexico to see Puerto Vallarta or whatever that name, or Cancun or whatever. I'm dying to go and visit family and relative in Israel. But I'm not going because they destroyed me. Now, I think there is some subject I say, it's too personal, I can't talk about it. But there is a friend of a friend of a friend that they are very, very close to us, that they are a genius in computer engineering. When I said genius, they are like freaking 24 years as an engineer, computer engineer. And they work for Lockheed, DARPA, and so on and so on. I don't want it to put too much details here. And I thought he's the one who put me in it. Because Lakid, you know what is Lakid. Just to say Lakid, you know exactly what is it. They don't hire just everybody. Now, what it's bothered me the most is who put me in it. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a crook. I'm not a fraud. I did nothing wrong to nobody. And so on and so on and so on. Why there is a group of people of 30 or 40 people from Israel, from Denver, Colorado, from Florida, from Miami, from Long Island in New York. I also thought that the in-laws put me in this program under watch list or under surveillance or whatever the hell their name. They're a fraud, period. I'm telling you, probably quarter of the Pentagon worker, their foreigners. I mean, they don't have legal paper in United States. How I know? I don't know how I know. I just know. Now I'm dealing with that issue about 24 years. Probably a little bit more than 24 years. Since then, I lost my house, I lost my car, I lost everything that I ever had in 15 Holly Street in Denver, Colorado. I lost. And the person who was referring to buy that house, he was Israeli. And the people who was communicating the middle names, they was Israelis. The Mossad was involved to take the house front of my face. I don't know if there was a Mossad or somebody who is, how you call that? He make himself like he's the Mossad. He's probably even not a Mossad. He's probably was... he introduced himself as a Mossad, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I didn't... You know, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to talk about it. It's freaking going to take me probably 300 hours just to explain that. Now, I don't have nothing to do with Mossad, with Shin Bet, with Modi'in. I mean, I have a lot of relatives that are in it, but I don't have nothing to do with it. I don't come to my relatives, my closest relative, and say, what you doing in your business? What you doing in your secret underground business? I don't say that. I never ask them this question. I don't ask them how much you make, what you're doing, what kind of underground secret security you are, or what if you're in a police, secret police. I don't ask my relative. I go and eat with them. I go and dance with them. I go and party with them. I go and have fun with them, but I don't ask them these questions. I don't. Basically, it's not my business. But I don't believe my close relative put me here. Probably the in-laws and probably some friends of friends of friends of friends that they don't care to harass me, that they don't care to torture me, they don't care to abuse me because they don't have a heart and they don't have emotion. Now, I sense that there is somebody that I call him the watchdog watching me constantly. I sense that there is a group of people who taking stuff constantly. It's mean in a week they probably go and take like once a week, twice a week, probably even more, and sell goods that probably some of them stolen, some of them in the trash, some of them people giving them so they can sell them and survive. I didn't understand that much. I don't care about what they're doing, but if this is affecting me and affecting my life, I think I have all the right to know about it. Yes, they trapped me. How they trapped me? They ruined my health. You can't just go and drive like crazy like I used to, or go to an airport and take a flight like I used to. I used to do that. My ex-husband used to come, okay, prepare your luggage. In 2, 3 days, we're going to such and such and such. I was ready before he even say it. Yeah, I have gazillion of stuff, and I'm not constrained, and I can't organize them, and I can't sort them. And the reason why, because what they're doing, it's affect the people, the target individual, so badly that even I bring in my clothes from the laundry, I can't even fold it. Not that physically I'm not capable, it's just mentally and emotionally they distract me so bad that I can, a person that was able to draw and paint and do art and craft and beading and necklaces and stuff and jewelry and a bracelet, and yeah, my health gone down the hill since then. So you say why you're not going to a doctor? First, I've been in the doctor a few times. Second, I'm scared to death from a neurological doctor because I don't know what the hell they go. They can make me a guinea pig, as far as I know. They go to say, oh, something wrong in here, something wrong in there, something. They can say stuff that I don't have a clue what is it. Anyway, I don't want it to make it worse than what it is, you know. But uh, if you heard a little bit about Havana syndrome, it's it's mysterious that when it's happened to diplomat, they make a big headline and they make a big huge scene, and they get money from being um, damaged, you know. And I understand that, of course they deserve it. They got hurt from Havana syndrome, and they deserve every penny and every dime for what's happened to them. But what's happened, that they're doing it to me, and I experienced it 1,000 times. And if I go to the Pentagon or the government or the senator or the Senate or the Congress, and I tell them that they're doing some sonic on me, and they're doing some direct energy on me, and they're doing electronic harassment on me, and they're doing remote neural monitoring on me and harassing me and arousing me and torturing me, they go to look at me like a freaking fail from the sky. If they can believe to diplomats and they can believe to leaders and people that happen to them, why they don't believe to little person who is average that actually they're doing it to him? or to her or to him or whatever the case. So in my case, yes, they're doing to me. I can tell you and explain to you and express every single details how it's work when I never worked in those field. So how I know if I'm not the person who experiencing that? Because a person who is not experienced that never in face of earth know what is it. And I'm going to give you details, A, B, C, D, every single details about it. Not because I know how to do it, because that's what's happening to me. That's what they are doing to me. That's how I know. Yeah, they're using computer for over voice or whatever that thing's called, voice over, and mimicking voices of friends, mimicking voices of family, mimicking voices. They do all of it in the computer. And they're making sure that it's going through my brain cell and going through my brainwave, the EEG. So you think that somebody is talking to you, but actually they're using technology. They don't want to admit it. Of course, they don't want to admit it. They never will admit it. They never will admit it. But the stuff that they're telling me, it's pure and simple abuse. 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 24/7 around the clock. I don't know if they're Arab or Arjakistan, Kurdistan, Uzbekistan. I don't know why I'm saying that, but something telling me it's something in that field, like Russian, like, related area. Ajarkistan or something like that, who is connected to Chabad and Kabbalah and the Jewish federations. Yeah, they are Jewish. Some of them Arabs too. Now, I say nations and names because when it's done remotely, you don't know who they are. You don't know, so you're guessing. You're guessing this, you're guessing this, you're guessing this, you're guessing that. You said Daniel Maxine, you said Jessica Maxine, you said Victor Taslin, you said that, you said this, you said that, you said this. Because they're doing it remotely, you don't know who they are. Yes, management involved. Yes, community involved. Yes, the building involved. Yes, the neighborhood involved. Yes, corrupted security involved. Probably a Shomer 360. Yes, corrupted law enforcement involved. Yes, corrupted paramedic involved. They are involved. That's not a mission to help me. That mission to bring him down to hell. And they're crook, and they're corrupted, and they're fraud. They are fraud. They are fraud. And it's happened to thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people all over United States. They said there is 2 million targeted individuals in United States. I think there is more than 2 million targeted individual. I believe there is more than 2 million targeted individual in United States. There is way more than that. Listen, I'm in my living room. I'm walking like crazy, back and forth, 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 telling story that nobody want to hear. But I will say it again and again and again and again and again and again and again until those people get the hell from my neck. And if I need to sue them, I'll sue them. I'll sue them. I don't know who they are, but I'll sue them. This is the most coward. I am in million years don't do that to human. I don't do that not to animal and not to human. In million year, they put 10 million front of my face now on my kitchen counter and tell me this is for you to do that to people. I don't do it. I probably tear that or burn that. Not because I don't like myself and don't care about myself or don't care. I just don't want to see nobody going through what I'm going through. That is pure hell. They are isolated you. They are damage you. They damage your head. They damage your brain. They make your reality different. They make your life different. They put you down. They sang stuff like they sold your son. They sold their legs. They're going to sell your house. They're going to sell your leg. They're going to sell your kidney. I don't want to tell you what they're saying because first, it's too disgusting. And I'm not talking about that pervert who doesn't leave me alone, that I freaking, if I find him, I punch his face. The psychopath, he's probably so psycho that he doesn't know what he's doing. What they're doing, it's like that. They're hacking the brainwave, the EEG. I've been rushed to the hospital from losing liquid, dehydrating or something like that in 2009 after a big, huge fight with the neighbor that was torturing me for day, night, day, night, day, night, day, night, day, night. I'm not going to repeat it because I said in my million recording. They are doing it very, very, very quietly. They are doing it in a quiet way that anybody who live in the building, they can swear that they never heard nothing from those people. But I'm the one who hearing everything. The stomping, the harassment, the drilling, the banging, the tapping, I hear it. Other people can't hear it. I hear it. From the moment I put my feet in this apartment, in this building, the second I put my feet in this apartment, in this building, my life turned to a pure nightmare. Not because I don't like the place or I don't like where I live. It's because smear campaign decide before I even get here, decide to do that to me. And it's in Hebrew. It's Israelis. It's Hebrew. It's Hebrew. Hebrew is Jews. it's Russian Jews and related, probably Azerbaijan, Kurdistan, Uzbekistan. All Chabad, they are actually, the origin of Chabad is Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Doskistans. They're the one who came from Ukraine, Russia, and all Kistans and related. Yeah, they're Chabad. Chabad or Avner, Kabbalah, Ashomer 360, there is a bunch of them. They're the worst. Ugly. Why are you accusing them? Because it take one to know one. And let me tell you, they don't have the right to do that. They cross all line of human rights. They crossed all line of human rights. I'm not even talking about privacy that I don't have. And yeah, believe it or not, I'm going to publish that because I have a lot of private recording that I just don't want it to publish it because I was sick of them. Listen, somebody took over my brainwave. What it can be worse than that? What it can be worse than that? Somebody took over my private life. What's this can be worse than that? I don't want to see you when I'm eating. I don't want you to see me when I'm freaking taking shower. I don't want you to see me when I'm freaking dying to sleep. I don't want you in my life. Now, lately, it was something really weird. And that recording, it's long enough that I'm sick of it too. That I bumped to some video and I saw somebody in a very vulnerable, disturbing position, like a hostage or something in some basement or some no place. And I can't get to a detail because it's very disturbing.